everyone, and welcome back to Commander Clash. This week, it's anything goes. Let's see what everyone's running.
Hey, it's Phil, and I'm bringing Ursa Tief Artefäscher and a bunch of constructs, which is as close as I feel comfortable to playing an Argo deck.
Yo, this week, Misery is still on the menu because we're playing Hope Esteem. Gaining a lot of life will hopefully help us live long enough to mill everyone out.
Hey everyone, it's Richard, and we are playing Tifa from Final Fantasy VII, Landfall Voltron. We're going to send someone to Final Heaven.
I'm Seth, and I'm playing a Sleeveless Rocco deck, which is actually a hidden commander deck with Rocco trying to tutor up Norin the Wary. And this deck was initially a gift from Tomer at MagicCon Vegas, and it started out as a $25 budget deck, but I couldn't resist making a few upgrades. Let's see how it goes. This show is brought to you by our sponsors. You can purchase all the accessories we use on the show over at ultimateguard.com, and you can purchase all your cards over at cardkingdom.com/mtggoldfish. You can also support us by buying some merch over at mtggoldfishmerch.com or directly through Patreon at patreon.com/mtggoldfish, where we post exclusive content like deck tours and post-Commander Clash wrap-ups. 4, 3, 2, 1,
Clash on!
Clash on!
Mill time. Life gain. Life gain. All right.
Soul Sisters.
Soul Sisters. Go.
Oh, are you Hope, Cram?
Yep.
Oh my god, the Hope deck.
Yeah.
I'm going to
This deck
Shadowy
has been really
Backstreet
fun.
and Surveil 1, and then go.
I'll take my turn. I'm going to go ahead and just play Ishgard, the Holy Sea from Final Fantasy XIV. I'll pass.
Hey, Adventureland. I'm going to untap and draw, and I am just going to play a Mountain Goo.
Right? Oh.
Oh.
The best card in my deck, which is simultaneously the worst card in my deck. Yavimaya, Cradle of Growth. It's a flavor
yay.
win.
Wow, that actually helps me. Okay.
Wait, does it?
Yeah, I didn't have any Greenlands this hand.
I'm here to help. Remember that, Seth.
Isn't Richard also against Urborg because it helps fix people's mana bases? Is Yavimaya any better?
No, but I need it. I need it to save all my fetch lands to, do
Okay,
Tifa
yeah.
thing.
No.
It actually has a purpose
okay.
here.
You know,
And I don't think
Richard. He's playing like
Oh,
40,
that's right.
30 colorless lands in his Tifa deck.
Yeah.
He needs a Yavimaya to cast anything.
Between Richard's deck and Eldrazi deck's mana base is not very different.
I'm going to play Mannequin Core Guidelight, which when it enters,
Oh,
starts the engines.
yeah,
Up to one.
that's a good one.
Power is equal to the number of artifacts you control, and when I have full speed, I can pay 1 when I cast an artifact and copy it and go.
Wait, you
What's
played
your commander,
Lotus? What's
Phil?
going on over there?
No.
So I'm going to go ahead and shock in a Hollowed Fountain, and I believe I'm just going to go ahead and cast my commander, Hope Esteem.
Get it down.
Which is a lifelink. At the beginning of your end step, each opponent mills X cards, where X is the amount of life you gain this turn. Or on my turn only. It only triggers on my turn. I pass.
What is that in? What kind of case is that?
I got this at MagicCon Vegas. It's like a one-touch. It's like a little case, and on the back it's got Y'shtola because
Oh, that's
I mean,
that's
I-
I saw all the
see.
back sides. I thought they were just acrylic
Yeah.
stands. I didn't realize those were one touches.
yeah, these are pretty sweet.
What's a
Most importantly,
one-touch?
just really
Wait.
happy about it because the Square Enix booth was actually at MagicCon, so I thought that was pretty rad.
I'm just gonna play a land in Arcane Signet, and then y'all can go.
What's a one-touch?
Oh, no.
Think of it like a case that you could just crack open and then just put your commander.
Oh, with like
there.
magnets, and it's just
Yeah.
All right. We're going to Talon Gates of Madara. I'm going to
Oh.
phase out Hope. Get this
Yeah,
card
that's, I like that.
It does not
Get
mean
it out
nothing,
of here.
but,
No, it's your store.
Wait,
It's even
what?
worse.
I don't think you guys are wrathing, so I don't think I'm saving it from anything. But Sylvan Library, which will be extremely awkward with the mill deck. So how do I stack the top?
Whoa, hold on.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm not a mill deck. I'm a life gain deck. I just want to say that this is the most confusing merger of play styles and archetypes of all time because they are two archetypes that would absolutely never sit at a table with each other.
I'm going to play an island, and I'm going to play Cranial Plating. I'm playing aggro
Ooh.
today.
Okay, frightening.
What?
Richard,
I'm
do you
going
feel
to-
the concern?
Yeah, that's
So
that's a
equipped
scary
creature gets
card.
+1/+1 for each artifact. So 4 power. Seth is playing Sleeveless Norin. I lost against
Sleeveless
this
Norin,
in
yes.
Vegas with my
No,
very
It's a
expensive
budget
heavy
deck.
sleeve deck.
Not only is it a
Yeah, I
budget
don't
deck, it's a
trust
poker
that.
no,
budget deck.
it's not
literally from
exactly.
Tomer.
I made some upgrades. It's not budget anymore, so you don't have to kill me
Sad.
first.
Crim's life gain. I guess he gains enough life. I'm
I'm
going
a
to swing
mill
for
deck.
4.
Wait,
Who's
who did you
taking me?
attack?
Crim.
Oh, okay.
So Crim was memeing, but Hope actually makes sense because as a mill deck, you don't affect the board and you just fall over and die.
Yeah,
So you just keep gaining life. Like it keeps you alive to do the mill, right?
That is something I have noticed. So I guess for my turn, I'll go ahead and tap 2. I'm going to go ahead and play Talisman of Progress. Then I'm going to spend 2 more mana. I'm going to go ahead and play Daxos, Blessed by the Sun. His toughness is equal to my devotion to white, and whenever another creature I control enters the battlefield, I gain a life.
Is he double white?
Pretty good.
He is double white, so I lose a life for casting him because I'm using Talisman. And then I'm going to go ahead and swing. I guess I swing at Phil?
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm going
That's
to
fair.
take 2.
Fight it
I
out
gain
amongst
2.
the two of you.
Go to my end step, everybody mills 2.
Open the way.
Forest. Palace Jailer. Hey.
That's all I got. Pat.
All right. So I'm going to untap and draw, and I'm a little nervous about Crim's milling because this is actually kind of a hidden commander deck. I have Rocco as my commander, but it's here to get one specific card, and if Crim mills it, I don't think my deck can get it back. So I'm going to play planes. I am going to tap green, red, white, whatever, and it is Rocco Cabretti Caterer time. When it enters, if you cast it, you search your library for a creature card with mana value of X or less, put on the battlefield. X is going to be 1. If this resolves, I'm going to grab a Norin the Wary and then pass the turn. Is Rocco good?
Pass priority.
If I'm going to counter anything, I'm countering what you're grabbing.
Well, no, it goes right into play, so you can't counter what I'm grabbing.
Cool.
It goes.
I'm
it goes
still
into
not
play.
countering it.
All right, I'm going to get Norin, and you can go.
Anytime I've
All
seen
right.
a Norin, it's
And we have
never
Sylvan
been
Library.
a problem.
It's never. It just blinks himself. It's just.
Can Sylvan
little
Library
blinker.
bottom? Oh no. I'm missing land drops in green. Is this legal?
Whoa, even though you're
in a landfall
In
deck.
a landfall deck?
And a Sylvan Library.
Yeah.
And with a Sylvan Library.
Answer?
I'm paying 4 life. Wait, am I gonna discard a hand size? I probably am, right? 2, 4, 6. Okay. We didn't hit a land, but we like almost got there with Sacred Trivelder. We just take our whole turn here.
So Norin, whenever someone attacks or plays a spell, it exiles itself and then comes back in end step. So when Richard casts Steve, I'm going to blink it, and then when he passes, it's going to come back.
All right, pass.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
man,
Okay,
surely.
so what's Norin doing? Phil knows what's up. He said this was a problem. I'm worried about it.
I mean, it does
What are you
Norn
doing,
things.
Seth? Yeah,
If you play
okay.
a Soul Warden, it's good for you, Crim. So it is budget friendly, so it does have Norin stuff, but if you think of like Perforos or some of the like most expensive cards that you might play with Norin, none of those are in here because it started as like a $25 deck.
It started as a $25 deck, correct. Where did it end up, Seth? A $500 Northern Wary deck?
Or $500
All
sleeve.
upgrades $1,000 later. The flex. That's sleeveless to get us.
yeah,
and
there
the
were-
one ring will drop.
The upgrades were mostly to the mana base because Tomer plays way too many. I got this deck from Tomer and it plays way too many basics, so I had to juice the mana.
How
base
many
a little bit.
budget-friendly non-basics could you actually throw in there?
Oh, I just forgot about the budget friendly part. I just had some stuff around and I threw it in.
I'm going to play Ondu Sky Runes as my land.
Okay.
And then let me just check Hope's text box. Does it have ward or something?
No, it doesn't have four.
Well, these are ominous questions.
You milled my
Yeah,
4 drop,
Yo
so I
doesn't
don't
have ward.
Kill
kind
it,
of
Phil.
hope that
Kill
I
it.
drew
Fatal
something I can
push.
cast. I'm going to Swords to Plowshares, which sounds bad, but
He's gaining life.
yeah, but I just want to slow him down before we all, I'm
North
going
Norway.
to target Hope, obviously.
Okay, I'll gain 2.
I'm going to swing at Crim for 4. Room and pass.
Boom.
What?
Norn
You're
returns.
Azorius, right?
Yeah,
Okay, pass.
That's a
Okay,
very
interesting
Oppo agent
question.
Oppo agent
Oh,
check.
Oppo agent. Okay.
I'll cast my commander.
In response, we're gonna use Steve for you mill like a few
And-
basics.
My Norin's gonna blink itself out again.
Oh wait, you can attack. Okay, wait, let's pretend it's still there, and I'm
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
do it after you go to attacks. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you got it. Okay. Daxos trigger. I gain 1. I'll attack Phil for 2.
For 2.
And then I go to my end step. Everybody mills.
Oh my god, we gotta stop
my
letting
God.
that go.
What an
cards.
annoying commander.
How
Christ.
many-
Prosperous
four?
and
Just one.
keeper.
Just one. Just
Wait,
one.
just
Rome.
wait, just
room.
one. Just one. Oh, because he doesn't have lifelink. No, I needed that forest. Stop.
I will
I'm
untap
so salty.
and draw. I'm gonna spend 3 mana. I am going to play Enduring Innocence,
Ooh.
which says whenever one or more other creatures with power 2 or less enter under your control, you draw a card once each turn. If it dies, it comes back as an enchantment. That's
So
going to
mill
link
one.
out Norin. Yes, I am going to help you mill myself out, Krim. I'm going to play a mountain as my land for the
I'm
turn.
sure this
and
is
then
fine, Phil.
to keep helping with the milling, I'm going to play an irrelevant. That can't be right. Irreverent. That makes
Yes.
irrelevant.
That can't be
Irreverent.
right.
Okay, irrelevant goblin is actually how it functions on the battlefield. But yes, it's a 2-mana 2/2 with menace. Whenever a creature I control with power 2 or less enters, I can discard a card. If I do, I draw a card only once each turn. So that's going to trigger the Enduring Innocence since
wait.
it's a cheap creature. So I'm going to draw a card.
So you're actually just gonna turbo through your deck with Norin?
Yeah, and then I'm going to die to Krim in his hope mill.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the idea. And then I'm going to go to my end step. Norin's going to come back. This hasn't triggered yet, so I can loot. I'm going to discard a plains. I'm going to draw a card.
Wait, is it
Mill
during
one.
Innocence cast or draw?
That is
It's on,
strong.
Battlefield or
Battles.
casting?
Whenever it enters,
Enters.
it's an
Wait,
enters, yeah.
So you're gonna
Yeah.
draw.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
gonna
I'm going
draw
to, so each
4
turn,
cards
Norin
and loot 4
blinks.
times a card.
Yes. Go ahead.
I'm sure that'll be just completely.
I'm
It's fine.
curious if Krim is secretly celebrating or secretly terrified.
I think he's
Well, I-
celebrating.
I think I am openly terrified. I have to mill harder,
Oh
right?
my
And right now,
God.
Phil
Mill
is just
harder,
removing,
Grim. Mill
removing my
harder.
commander for no reason.
I just didn't have anything else to do in there.
You know, if you had a swords right now,
Okay.
Phil, we wouldn't have to.
Yeah, for the
We pay for. This is like the worst green deck I've ever played in my life. Who
Did you
built
find a
this?
land at least?
Okay, I found an Amaket Raceway. Start
Hey.
turn.
Okay. That's a land.
I have nothing to get speed with, but we are going to pay 4 mana and play Omen Pattern.
Ooh. Oh, your mana
Ooh.
problems are fixed.
Oh,
my
you
Norin's
survived.
gonna blink. You're good.
Are we
That
good?
card is
Resolve?
gas.
Oh, yeah, I
yeah.
got nothing.
So 5 lands and at end of turn, I'm gonna get a random land.
Richard, do you have creatures
Mhm.
to increase your speed?
Very
That's it.
slowly.
You got Tifa.
I will hit you with Tifa.
Richard's gonna go to his end step and get a land once he's done. I'm gonna resolve my triggers while he's tutoring. So Norin's gonna come back. I'm going to resolve the Enduring Innocence first to draw, and then the Gremlin to possibly loot. So I'm gonna draw with Innocence.
No one.
I'm gonna lose to this, aren't I, Krim? I feel like I'm playing right
I have to
into the
live long
trap.
enough for this to matter.
How are you gonna die? I just got little
Phil!
Norins.
He's playing Affinity.
I'm gonna loot
He's got
away
radio
Rockfall
plating.
Vale. Speaking of Phil, just so we all know, he gets max speed, and then his card gets really busted once he's at
What does
max
this card
speed.
do?
He can pay 1 to copy any artifact he casts once he's at max speed.
All right, I have just gotten a random selection of garbage lands.
5 forests.
Oh no, this bounce land is gonna make me discard to hand size.
No.
I got Temple of the False God, 2 fetches, another fetch, a 3rd fetch, and then Shifting Woodland.
Nah,
Sure.
All right, and then Seth, tell me when to stop.
Now.
All right, huh? It's a Fable pack. Does it enter
Hey.
tapped or untapped?
It does
Untapped.
enter
Tap.
Wait,
Okay.
yeah, from Omen Path,
Yeah.
yeah. Well,
All right.
Richard's land problems are over, I think.
I'm gonna draw. Okay, gonna draw. I'm gonna play an island. I'm gonna swing at Richard. Right now it's a 4/3.
Ooh, so you're at max speed
So now he can just copy whatever. He's just gonna storm
for
off.
1.
Is it once
Yeah.
per turn or just whatever?
Nope.
Before damage, I'm gonna flash in a Research Thief. Flying flash, whenever an artifact creature you control deals the combat damage to a player, draw a card. It's a 3/3. This is a 6/3 now. I don't know.
Yeah.
He had nothing, but I just wanted to make sure. I'm going to draw a card and have
I
full
took 2 more.
speed.
I don't know what's going on. I'm dying.
I feel like he's out Tifaing Tifa at the moment
And go.
with that mendicant.
I mean, he didn't play Tifa, but then I would have.
Oh, cool beans.
so-
So then one of you will drop dead.
Norin
Yeah, that's
flips out, comes back from the attack. I am going to
Let's not
draw.
forget about Seth over here drawing his whole deck.
This is a bit of an issue.
I'm not
right?
going to
Like,
loot
how
this
do you
time.
attack
Go,
into
go
Seth?
ahead.
You don't. You mill harder, Krim.
Yeah,
Mill-
you're going to mill me
harder.
out. This is how that ends, is with me getting milled out by Krem, I'm pretty sure.
All right, untap. I'll draw. I'll spend 3 mana. Everyone's favorite white mage. I'm going to play Aerith Gainsborough. So lifelink, whenever I gain life, put a 1/1 counter on
No one's
Aerith
gonna blink.
Gainsborough. And then whenever it dies, put X11 counters on each legendary creature you control, where X is the number of counters on Aerith. That'll trigger Daxos. That'll gain a life, thus giving Aerith a +1 counter. Now I'm going to go ahead and go to combat. Seth, what is the biggest power you have? You have 2.
2/2/2/1/3/1.
Okay, I'm going to send my commander at Richard. I'm going to send Daxos at Seth.
So what's
Actually,
the toughness
you know what?
currently?
It's currently only 3-4, so I'm going to
Oh.
actually send this at Phil.
Hey,
Aw,
wait.
I
what?
was going to snap double block.
Yeah. Oh, wait. You have
I mean,
your flying
You have a
thing, right?
3-3.
It's a 3-3?
Yeah.
Never mind.
Okay.
I'm just going to leave it back.
I probably wouldn't have blocked. I was scared. But okay.
Well, 2 at Richard is good enough. That'll gain me 2 life. Aerith triggers. Richard, I'm going to help you deal with your hand size problem. I'm going
No.
to play Folio of Fancies.
Oh.
Nobody has a maximum hand size.
Wow, max
Okay.
speed,
Oh.
but no max handset.
Is it equal to our hand sizes we mill?
Yeah, that's all I got.
So on your
Can
end
someone
step,
give
we're going to
me
do
haste?
some things. Norman's going to come back. I'm going to draw a card with Enduring Innocence, and then I'm going to discard a Plains.
Are any of
to
these
loop
maze,
with a
or are they
Revlon
must?
Goblin, and now mill 3.
Yeah, now everybody,
Hooray.
Hope's trigger.
Okay.
Wait,
Wire
wait,
with
the chunk
Simeon.
of
Man, please not.
Ah,
oh my
Stomping
God.
Ground, my
Look.
best land.
Wonder Glyph.
You
And
put a stomping ground in your sleeveless
That's where
deck?
the
Path
budget went.
Exile. I'm upgrading.
Savage.
oh my God, it's a leafless.
All right.
Oh, it's-
My turn. I'm going to untap and draw. I can help us here, Richard, I think.
By removing Phil's thing that's going to kill us next turn?
Yeah,
Yes,
like
I actually can.
Wow.
Wait, are you wrathing?
I'm not wrathing, no. I am going to tap a green, red, white. I am going to play a card that I think is kind of underrated, at least as a budget card. Druid of Purification.
Oh, it is
So
not
it's a
budget and not
2/3.
underrated. Yeah,
When
yeah.
it enters, starting with you, each player can choose an artifact or an enchantment that I don't control.
GG.
And you destroy each permanent that's chosen this way. That's going to trigger the Norin. It is a creature trigger innocence, so that'll be my trigger for that. I'm not going to loot with Gremlin at this point. I'm really scared of that Folio.
there's so much on Phil's board that I think you're not accounting for here.
You and
If you
Richard
think
can each hit things on Phil's board if you want to.
If you target mine, I'm choosing something else that is irrelevant.
I mean, the other ones would be this.
Yeah, it's nothing
I will
irrelevant.
just target something irrelevant.
The folio can't stay. The folio's
So
kinda
you're going to
scary, right?
choose to not blow up. Okay, I mean, I got to choose to blow up the Folio, so I'm blowing up the Folio. If you want to give up free removal on Phil's board, I guess that's your choice.
It is the message that you all are voting for the Folio, so I
No,
would rather
I-
lose to whatever's going on.
So the thing that makes all his thing that can copy, is that an artifact?
Yes, the Mendicant's got to go.
So we
But-
want to kill that, right? Not the plate.
I mean,
Okay.
it'd be nice if we could kill both of them, but it
Okay,
sounds like that
I'll
might not be in the
I'll take the
cards.
scary thing that lets you copy.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Omen path.
Oh,
I'm going to choose
interesting.
Folio.
All right, fair enough. And then I am going to play an Arid Mesa. I'm going to crack an Arid Mesa, take one.
Sets collection in shambles.
It's a sleeveless Arid Mesa.
This is Giga Chat.
At
It's like
least that's
sleeveless legacy or sleeveless.
I have an
vintage.
untapped. I want to just unsleeve all my decks. I'm kind of addicted now, but do you remember when we first started doing this, how people would get so mad about flip it and rip it?
Yes, at least
Has the Magic
least-
world changed? Because I just saw like a video from MagicCon Vegas with hundreds of people watching, people flip it and rip it.
Oh, no.
Revise packs and cheering along the way.
Aw,
So I feel like the world is changing.
no.
Maybe it's more acceptable in the Pokemon community.
I'm going to get a Canopy Vesta. And then since I'm already tutoring, I'm going to play a Farseek to get
Ooh.
one more land.
Guys, we got to break through Seth's wall here. He's at 39.
And that will be a Cinderglade. And then I will go to combat. How big is your thing, Phil?
3/3.
All right,
It's
Richard, I
wide
guess,
open.
I'm sorry, you're the blood bag. I just want to gain life. I'm just going to attack with Enduring Innocence for 2 to gain a little
I
life.
don't help you against commander damage.
Or Phil's Crim's Milling for that matter, technically. So I'll gain 2 up to 41. And then I will go to my end step. Norin is going to return, and I have not triggered the gremlin, but go ahead. I'm choosing not to trigger that.
All right,
Richard,
we're back to
I'm
mana
reminding you,
problems.
I have chosen not to take your Sylvan Library.
You also chose not to take Phil's thing for some reason.
Yeah.
Okay, we're just gonna pay 4 more lives because life is a resource, right? And we're just getting milled out anyway.
You go to 18.
And might as
Okay.
well.
Oh no, I'm missing a land drop though. Wait, maybe I shouldn't have done that.
Still?
Well, for you guys blew up my omen path. That was
Oh,
the thing
that-
that was
I
getting me
didn't do
out
that.
there.
I didn't do that.
Crim didn't do anything.
I don't know.
Technically, he sat that one
I
out.
truly did nothing.
First of all, we're gonna Overlord of the Hauntwoods impending. Okay? We're getting like 0 speed. The everywhere is tapped.
So Nord's going to blink. Richard's got to be doing some like scape shift shenanigans or something. I'm curious why he's ramping so much without Tifa out.
Because I can't play Tifa and protect her with that. You think I have no mana? I've actually not ramped
just
that.
have
I've
the
actually
most
spent
mana.
all this time hitting a land drop. So I've actually just got negative mana every turn to hit a land drop. Right? In case we die, we need to at least do this. Huzzah! What is this?
Oh, you got it too! The music box!
Okay.
I don't want you to die.
don't
I
know
just
if
want you
we
to
can
kill
hear you.
Krim, or no, not me.
All right, it's Tifa's theme music. This is from Lava Spike. This is from the Final Fantasy Symphony. He got it for
Yeah.
Thank you, Lava.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay, Seth, pop quiz.
Yes.
This will determine if you die or not. Do you recognize this art? It's on a Magic the Gathering card.
I can't really see it.
It's a silhouette. You can't see it. Well, you lose,
Tifa. it's
The
Tifa,
answer is
the
it's the Magic
flowers.
the Gathering card, Memories of Nibelheim, which is Stroke
Oh.
of Midnight.
Yeah, I
It's
would've never
Tifa
gotten that
sitting
anyway.
on the well.
Okay, you
And
can
here
kill
we
me.
go.
I
Everyone's
wouldn't have
favorite
gotten that.
monk. Everyone's favorite airbender.
Yeah.
Tifa Lockhart. 1/2 trample. Whenever a land you control enters, double Tifa Lockhart's power until end of turn. Notably, its power. If you have a
Okay.
first striker, you got me. You got me. I'm gonna go to instep. We're going to impend, and we're gonna
Alright.
hope we don't get nuked.
Norn's gonna come back. I'm gonna draw.
I discarded hand size. I build one for Krim.
You wouldn't have done that if I had a folio. Just saying.
I'm going to loot away this Hearing Blade Elite to the Gremlin to draw a card.
All right, Staff of Titania.
I'm going to draw
Staff of
land, please.
Titania.
No. Well, I'm kind of scared of Tifa, so I'm actually going to kind of play a first striker here. It is Bronze Guardian.
Wait, you have actually first striker?
It is double strike. It is double strike, War 2. Other
Weird.
artifacts you control have War 2, and its power is equal to the number of artifacts you control. Eey. Almost everything here. I'm going to swing the Research Thief. And you're going to swing at me next turn, Krim, even though I do.
No,
have
I'm
a
gonna
big
swing
hand.
at Seth, but I need to see what's a favorable attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna swing at Seth as well, even though I'm pretty sure he just dies to draw. Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah, I am too. It's a
Wait,
3/3.
he can have a one ring. You never
Oh, it's
know
a flyer. Okay,
Oh my god, if yes it is.
I will take the beats.
Okay, I'll draw a card. Alright, a pass.
I take my turn.
Almost.
Oh.
Norn's gonna come back. I'm gonna draw real quick. I'm going to.
What happened to Commander Etiquette? I feel
Loot
Seth's
away the bounce
monopolizing
lands.
everyone's turn.
And then go ahead. It doesn't take that long.
With this like triple trigger on like every turn.
It's fun though.
Richard, Tifa's a 1/2, right? I'm just gonna send a friendly little 2/2 at you.
Why?
All right. Normally.
It's hope.
I'm gonna die to Hope Commander damage.
So I gain 2.
I'm up to 4 commander.
Aerithal trigger.
Oh, we're buddies. We're the 2 heroines of Final Fantasy VII.
Exactly, but I'm the overshadowed one because everyone chooses Tifa.
Well, we gotta be lore accurate. We know who dies first this game.
Okay, well, I don't know what you're talking about,
I don't
dude.
know.
Not in my world. I guess I go to end step. Everybody mills 2.
First, Norin's going to trigger for me to draw, and then I'm going to loot away a Monitz,
no.
Mentor of the Meek,
Krim!
and now,
Miku,
and now I will mill too. Oh,
My
those are pretty
wife
cards
bundle!
too.
Oh, Anime
Is that a-
Sisa and Miku harmonize.
My
Seth
custom
himself.
mana tithe with my face on it.
Oh
that fan
my
gave me.
Oh,
It's
that was
hand
the most
painted.
devastating villain to history of Commander.
Oh.
Wait a second, you play a Sleeveless alt?
Wait, who gave you that? And do they
Crazy.
approve of Sleeveless Seth?
It's so
here?
good.
I think it's on
I,
theme.
I hope so because it's already happening.
I made that was done in Lucia.
I am never giving
Jesus
Seth anything.
Christ.
I'm gonna
Thank you, friend, for your nice gift.
I'm
Let me
gonna
show you how I
untap.
cherish it.
I wanted to show it up on Commander Clash.
What?
I'm gonna untap and draw. Why is everyone trying to kill me?
It's a Tomer deck. There must be Kiki combo in here.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish.
Oh, Kiki's
I could
in there
use
for
a Kiki
sure.
combo. So I'm gonna play Sunpetal Grove as my land for the turn. Crim's a blue deck, leaving all the mana up. You got all the cards,
Oh.
right? Kim, you got 7 or close to it.
I have 5. I have 5 cards.
All right, Crim, don't counter this.
I haven't drawn any extra cards.
I'm going to play Skyclave Apparition. You can exile a non-land, non-token permanent that you don't control with mana value 4 or less. When it leaves, its owner gets a XX blue illusion creature token, where X was the mana value of the card that it exiled. So does Skyclave Apparition resolve?
Seth.
You said it's
that
not
also
targeted?
puts my-
What are the plans for Seth's Skyclave
Well,
apparition?
You kind of said that Tifa was going to kill me because I didn't get that question about her artwork right. So I think I might
Joke
have to
backfired.
target Tifa.
Well, I mean, I'm a tapped out green
Is that
mage. I have
cool?
literally nothing to do about this.
You could fog. There's obscurity haze.
The waifu hate at this table. All waifus down.
I think you have to leave the Tifa underneath Skyclave to get a token, right?
Do you think we can ever get rid of Skyclave?
Oh, it would be
apparition?
exiled forever.
You just totally dumped
Hey,
on me.
that's
I
a
get nothing
freebie.
from this.
So I get to draw with Enduring Innocence, and then I am going to pay 4 mana. I'm going to play Rose Room Treasure. So it's a 4/3. It says when another creature you control enters, create a treasure token if it's a first or second time the ability resolved. Otherwise, you can pay X to deal X damage to any target. So mana from Norin now is the idea.
So now he has Smothering Tide assembled.
We're working on it. We're working
Every
on it.
turn he gets a free treasure.
So I will go to combat. Richard, your thing's in pending. Man, Richard's
Yeah, I
a
don't
blood bag. I just okay. I just want the life gain, Richard. I'm gonna just swing
Okay.
for
Okay.
2. Just 2.
Help my commander.
I know, I'm sorry.
Now
I
we
like
coming in.
Tifa. Tifa's cool. I watched half of that movie with you guys, and Tifa seemed pretty chill.
Okay,
I will
I'm down
say,
to a cozy 14.
So end step, Norin is going to return. I am not going to do any looting, but I will get a treasure with my Rose Room Treasure. I just have to discard the hand size, and then you can go ahead. I'm going to discard a Jungle Shrine and a Carpusin Forest.
1, 2, 3.
Pay 8.
No,
Down
I
6.
think I'm done paying life.
Yeah, you sure?
Okay, here we're gonna play a Forge of Heroes. It's a colorless land.
Ooh.
Choose target commander that entered this turn. It gets a +1/+1 counter on it if it's a creature, and a loyalty counter if it's on a planeswalker. And notably, I can do it to your stuff if I'm.
Ooh. I am curious, Richard. Was this damage we've done to you, or how much of this is really
First
you?
of all,
A lot of
I
that's
only,
the
I only
library.
did 12 damage because I was missing land drops. So even at 12 damage, I'd be a cozy 26.
But that 12 does seem like a high number right now, doesn't it? At 14,
It does,
26
right? It
feels
does.
a lot
If
better.
only
than
we can
14.
hit our land drops. So am I dead this turn? How much? What does Seth even have? So he's gonna get 3 treasures. Phil has the plating still, and that thing has double strike, right? Or no?
Yes, if
Yeah.
Phil wanted to, he
I
definitely
can kill
could
you if I
end
want
you.
to.
I mean, I
He's
don't
gonna
really want to end
me.
you. I just want to gain my 2. I will
Yeah.
also say, if you want to play around Norin, just don't attack or play spells, and none of my stuff happens. You can. It's like Ristic Study. You're doing it to yourself. You can play around this.
All right,
You
here
already
we
have
go.
faith in
Stacks.
you.
We're getting
I'm
stacks.
going to use the secret sauce now. Krim,
Yes.
don't counter this. Fruition. For each force you and your opponents have in play, you gain 1 life.
Whoa!
Wow.
4, 6.
Oh, that's
I have
insane.
7 lands.
That's what
How many
Richard's
lands
been
do you
playing
guys
for.
have?
I also have 7.
I have 4.
I have 5.
Wow.
I would gain 23 life.
1
You
mana
got it.
gain 23. That's actually,
Oh, thank God.
that's why you're playing Yavmaya. That's
I mean,
why you're
I'm gonna be
playing
very real with
Yavmaya.
you. If I had a counter, I still wouldn't use it because I
Yep.
need you around as my blood bag. So
Yeah.
Go away.
We got to gain life off someone.
3, 4. Here comes our girl, Tifa.
She is.
Hey, she's
Let's go.
back.
And check this. +1/+1 counter.
Oh.
she's cracked.
We're gonna impending and pass the turn.
So Norin's going to come back. I'm going to draw with Enduring Innocence. I'm going to make another treasure token, and I'm not going to loot. Go ahead.
All right, let's see if I can find a land, please. Oh my god, no.
Is everyone missing land? Is this land drop missing week?
I'm not missing one.
I'm missing lands.
I just play this for the scry. Don't worry, guys. Simulacrum Synthesizer. When it enters the battlefield, scry
That
2.
card is
Whenever not, oh, there's more text.
I may not be able to kill Phil through that. He might
Whenever
have enough toughness to
another
just soak up
artifact
all of Tifa.
with mana value 3 or greater enters the battlefield under your control, create a construct. I'm gonna scry into land. Hell yeah. Alright, now I just gotta draw the land, which I will do like this. Swing in at Rich. Yes.
Go away!
Yeah, Richard.
There's no way.
What is that, a 3/3?
It's a 3/3. It was an artifact creature, so I draw a card, and I will play this.
Oh wait, you have one
Ebene.
of those effects going on?
Yeah. Here is a Master of Ethereum. Power and toughness are equal to the number of artifacts. Other artifacts you control get +1/+1, and it is cost
Oh, and it
3
makes
or
a
less.
construct.
3 or more, so there's a construct, which is also as big as artifact. Please don't block
well,
the board. Go.
Hold on. So that's with that on the stack.
Ah.
Solemn Synthesizer, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is on cast or ETB?
That's an ETB.
Blow it
Um,
up.
No, come on.
Blow it up.
Do you know the name of the card that little music box is on?
Richard just said it like a few minutes ago and still no. Stroke of Midnight, the Final
No,
Fantasy
it's not.
version.
It's Memories of Nibelheim.
Oh, you got it! You got it!
That's pretty good.
I think I just need to not kill Krim out of solidarity. The father-son
you get a
duo
1-1.
comes through.
Man, at least I scored.
Wow.
Go back at it again.
Clutch.
What are we targeting though? Because I think this giving Seth a million treasures, or
maybe he's
Stroke
not
of Midnight.
targeting you. Hang on, Phil.
Wait a second. All right.
It's time for a round of negotiation.
So, Richard, is there one that you care more about than anything here?
I mean, the solid secret. Like, I think I literally cannot kill Phil if he gets the solid synthesizer going.
I think I gotta blow up the
I don't know. Seth has
synthesizer.
so much value going on over there. I'm not sure that this really does anything to him.
Yeah.
All my
so
cards are so
synthesizer.
bad that they don't really matter individually
Wait, what
unless you
kind
get
of
rid of
token?
Nora.
That was all good until you busted out the Smothering Tide, the fetch land.
What kind of token do I get though?
You get a 1/1 human.
1/1 human. Okay, I'll find one and then go.
So, at the end of your turn, Norin's going to come back. I'm going to get another treasure. I'm going to draw another card. And I am not going to loot anything.
All right. So I've drawn for turn. I'll play Gaia Reach Sanitarium. No, to draw everyone cards.
Oh, it's more milling. It's more milling.
Richard, can I hit you for 2 without you blocking?
He's
No.
milling you out too, Richard, just so you
I know. It's Seth. Offer the
can't-
trade.
It's a bad trade because he just trades Garbo card with my commander.
I will trade
This is
Garbo
also
card.
a bad trade. It's a 2/3.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking you, can I just hit you for 2?
No. You guys have been beating up on me whole game.
I'm just going to send Aerith at you then, Richard.
What is that? That's a 3/3
A
first strike?
5/5 lifelink.
5/5?
Oh, that's going to be a mill 5. Oh, no.
Okay, 5.
No one's going to blink out.
I'll gain a counter because Aerith's ability will trigger, so she's now a 6/6. I have nothing to do now. I'm kind of like stuck. Okay, I will just go to end step. Everybody mills 5.
Yeah,
Before
fine.
that happens, Norin's going to come back. I'm going to make a treasure token. I'm going to draw a card real quick. I am going to not do any looting, and now we can mill.
All right, everybody mills 5 except me.
1, 2, 3.
Oh,
Oh,
3,
Marsh Flats,
4,
Shigeki, Soul to
5.
Harvest,
5.
Sun
My mind's eye.
my
Unsleeved
Urza.
Angelic Sellsword.
Oh, God.
Just the way Garfield intended. I will untap.
I mean, the fetch is okay, but that custom Smothering Tide, that's just literally priceless.
It is
kinda
not bad. I will draw for
Seth
my
goes
turn.
to a museum. He's like, yeah, let's just break this case. We need this chainmail for reasons.
Does anyone have anything relevant in their graveyard? Crim
Yes.
doesn't.
What
I
do you
do
mean
if
by
you know what this
relevant?
card is.
I have
now
a
in my
ram
game.
through.
Like flashback or a
Oh,
big
no.
reanimation target?
Oh, no.
No.
Well, I still kind of feel like Crim has a counter, but let's see if we can find out. I'm going to spend 2 mana. I am going to try to cast Impact Tremors, which is when a creature enters the battlefield under your control, it deals 1 damage to each opponent. That's going to blink out my Norin. And your responses.
Yes. Let me look at my hand here. You said I have a counter spell, right? Okay.
I think you might.
Well, first off, if I had a counter spell, everyone knows the first card you play is the bait. So second off,
But what if I knew you would know that you would think the first spell was bait? Then the first spell could be the good spell.
that's so
It's like the
true.
Princess Bride, right? Yeah.
Well, because I have one, I have to wait for better targets, so I'll let it resolve.
Oh,
I really
man.
hope
Oh, he doesn't have a counter spell. Crim wouldn't say such things.
Stop
if he had a counter
dissing
spell.
the Norin deck. All right. I'm afraid of dying to Richard. Are you going to kill me this turn, Richard? Can we
Richard, I
be
need to
friends?
kill
Leave me alone. What are you
Can
going to
we
do
be
to me?
friends? I don't want to do anything to you. I
Be
just want to
friends.
take infinite Tifa to the face. Well, let's see if this makes us friends. 1, 2,
That doesn't sound good.
3. No. I know you like Kithkin, so what if we start making some halflings? I'm going to play Sardok, Master of Buckland. Whenever a creature, a non-token creature, power 2 or less enters the battlefield under my control, I get a 1/1 halfling token, and then I can tap 2 untap halflings to give it +2/+0 and lifelink until end of turn. When this enters, it's going to trigger Enduring Innocence. Well, actually, does this enter before I start drawing cards?
I have no response.
So I'm going to cast C double. So this spell can't be
And it
copied.
gets lifelink too.
I'm going to copy that card, and I'm also going to copy Skyclave Apparition. Let me go grab my multi-token.
How can I make you not kill me, Richard? Do you have anything you want back from your graveyard?
The entire game and removing my commander.
You're at 29. You're doing good. You're doing good. What's in your graveyard, Phil? Maybe we can be friends. Is there anything?
There's so much cool stuff.
You're trying to Skullwinder? No, it has to be hate though, right? If you're asking for flashback.
There's another Urza as well. The only Urza that's left is in my command zone.
Let's say I had a Skullwinder. Is there something you would get back that isn't as scary as Urza?
This one would probably... I can say I'm not going to target anything of yours with this.
What about you, Richard? You got anything you really want out of your graveyard that might convince you not to murder me with Tifa next turn?
I mean, if I untap, hopefully someone's going to Final Heaven.
I just hope it's not me.
Skyclave is going to enter. I think I'm going to either eat Impact Tremors or should I eat the Tifa? Richard, you're not going to kill me, right?
Everyone's so afraid of the Tifa.
You do whatever you want.
Okay, but let's not act like Tifa can't easily blow through a 2/7, right? Like,
do you know what Final Heaven does, Krim? That's her last ultimate, and it actually does a massive amount of damage to one target at random. Which is incredibly sus when there's a boss with ads.
I don't want to exile Tifa because Tifa's the only way Seth dies.
Actually, your mill is on the list, but you can carry on.
Sure. My mill, when we get there, we'll worry about it then.
Thin.
I'll get rid of the Impact Tremors.
Fair enough.
Then I gain a life from Skyclave entering. Puts me up to 45. Aerith will now go up to being a 7/7.
So big.
Now Saraduck enter. That's going to gain me another life. That'll now triggers Aerith again. And then Saraduck, I believe, makes a 1/1.
So it just, when it enters, it gives you a token. So yeah,
Cool.
even
So
though you have a
get
token copy, you get one with Saraduck, even though it says non-token, because it says whenever it enters too.
Okay, so Kithkin.
Actually, a halfling, technically.
Halfling.
Pretty much the same.
Yep. Dwarf. Whatever, sure. I'll put everything on there. All right. It gains me another life. So I go up to 47. This will now trigger Aerith again.
This deck is actually pretty effective.
Yeah, Hope seems brutal.
The life gain makes them like unkillable.
That is all I've got.
So my Saraduck's going to enter. That's going to make me a treasure token. And then the token is going to enter. And that's going to make me another treasure token. So I'm up to 6 treasures. Enduring Innocence is going to trigger. I'll draw with Enduring Innocence. Not going to do any looting. Now I'm going to spend 1 mana. I am going to cast Mardu Woe Reaper. Former standard playable.
Wait, isn't that Impact Tremors or something? What is it do?
No, it's a 2/1. When it or another warrior, which Norn is a warrior, enters, I can exile a creature card from a graveyard. If I do, I gain 1 life. So this is going to
playing Soul Sisters.
A couple of things. Who's got a creature in their graveyard? Oh, big blue Urza, Phil. Let's get that kind of scary. Yeah. So I'll gain a life. More interestingly, so this was a creature. This was a creature. There's going to be a token that enters, and there's also going to be another halfling that enters here. And I'm also going to get the Woe Reaper itself. Since that is the 3rd and 4th creature that enters, I can pay X to deal X.
Oh.
To any target?
Any target. How big is Tifa right now, Richard?
2/3. She's a 1/2 with a +1/+1.
It's got a +1/+1 counter.
Let's see if Seth plays around Giant Growth.
I mean, if it's in any deck.
I don't want to kill Tifa. I like Tifa. I just know she's going to probably try to kill me. How big is Hope, Krim?
2/2. It's
2/2.
still the same as he's been.
The Aerith is
hasn't grown.
giant.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta try, Richard. So trigger number 1, I'm gonna target the Tifa. I'm gonna pay 3.
Do both? What is the timing? So both creatures enter simultaneously. So you need to put both triggers on the stack, or what?
So, okay, so how this is going to work is I play a creature that's going to trigger Saraduck to make a token and also trigger the Rose Room Treasure for its damage trigger. So why the token trigger is still on the stack, I'm going to resolve the Rose Room trigger, targeting the Tifa, and then after that trigger, the token will resolve to give me 1 more trigger that I can target anywhere.
Okay. So in response, I'm going to Vines of the Vastwood Tifa, which says target creature can't be the target of spells or abilities your opponents control this turn. If it was kicked, blah, 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 but I'm not kicking it.
All right. So then my Saraduck trigger is going to resolve to make another halfling token. That is going to let me trigger the Rose Room Treasure again. I can try to kill the Hope. I don't even know if it matters.
It got killed before, so it's 6 if he wants to cast it again.
I'm going to send to a hope.
Okay, so then I will go ahead and spend 2 mana. I will cast a Commander Sleeper Restoration Magic, which is, I'm going to do it with the additional 1, which makes it so target permanent gains hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. I gain 3 life, go up to 50, and then that'll trigger Aerith.
Yep.
Kurt is tapped out now. He's not playing green, right? He's Azorius.
Yeah.
So at most he has is Fierce Guardianship.
I'm going to play Exotic Orchard as my land for the turn.
Flare of Denial, maybe. And Flare of
1,
Fortitude.
2, 3, using my treasures. I'm going to play Skullwinder. So Skullwinder, 1/3 Death Touch. When it enters 2 people Eternal Witness.
Hey, I'll target Hope and Tifa if you give me this Springflut Mechakolos.
Let's do it, buddy. Let's
Hell
do it.
yeah.
Yes, by all
He's
means.
just gonna kill you if we know that's happening.
I'm gonna get back Path to Exile, which I want everyone who has a Voltron commander that can attack this turn to realize I have in my hand. So just keep this in mind as people are making their decisions. And then I'll go to my end step. No one's gonna return. It's a warrior. I will exile a creature from your graveyard, Richard, the Chocobo, and gain a life.
Okay.
And then that will make another 1/1 with the Saradoc. I'm not doing any Rose Room stuff. I don't have the mana for it, but I will discard to hand size.
That's crazy. Seth, you're teaming up
A one
the
ring
artifact deck.
and
aggro.
Yes,
What is a
Sleeveless,
Wonder?
Wait.
No!
Their cards are made to be played with. I got it out of a fat pack. It came out of a fat pack. Do you not play with your fat pack?
I don't even know if that's legal.
Make a statement. We don't approve of this.
Oh my god! Yeah, I was not involved in the process of building this.
And then I guess Samwise Gamgee, and then you can.
I'm more
you
so
can go,
surprised
Richard.
that you're discarding that. That means that there's also like, oh,
Yeah,
God.
he doesn't want the 1 turn of immunity. Okay, interesting.
Let's see what happens.
Interesting. Okay, I need to
That's
tank on
so
this.
bad for us.
One
if he's
second, though.
throwing away the 1 ring.
Krim, do you have a fierce to push through the kill on Seth because of this 1 ring debacle here?
I would hypothetically say maybe have a way to keep your Tifa safe.
Okay, how many free spells are there that are in Azorius that could do that?
I can do it on it.
A redirect? There's no way. He has 2 cards. You can't even play that.
I could say that I have some ways to protect a Tifa, yes.
I don't know if I buy any of this.
I do. Because in my best interest, when I'm at 2 cards, I need you to kill Seth.
How much toughness do you have, Seth? How much power and toughness? And you have a Skullwinder, right? So that's Death Touch as well.
And I have your Tifa will die if you attack me. 23 toughness and 5. And as you saw, a Path to Exile.
I can at least protect you from the path.
Oh, then I'm just going to throw the Path at your hope.
You can protect the Tifa because this is it. If it doesn't work, it's over, right?
I need you to remove Seth. I have 2 cards. I can't do
let's see.
anything.
Well, hold on. I'm still tanking on this. I gotta see how much. So I need to do. Yes, 23. And then I need to 23 plus 21. So I got to do 44. 1, 2. Oh, I have a flavor win, but I can't do it. It costs too much mana.
Eventually you're going to have to kill each other. I know.
Yeah, it
Eventually
doesn't matter. We're here to do things. I pay 4. We're just going to kill someone and then nope out of this game. Plus, I'm not even sure this works. I might just get trolls and get pathed. Blanchwood Armor. So enchanted creature gets +1/+1 for each 4 side controls.
Wow, we might.
4, 5, 6. I have 7 forests. I'm going to play Disciple of Freyalise as a tapped MDFC.
You could also just draw a bunch.
So she goes to 10 power. So now she's at 20 power.
Sure.
And then I'm going to double check my spells that go at the right time. Go to combat, Seth.
This is so
Yep.
She's at 2011. Trample.
Oh, they have toughness getting huge here.
Sure.
good year in Magic.
Are you blocking anything? Presumably you're blocking with the whole team.
I don't know if there's any point, right?
Well, you have to force me to have it, and Krim may have nothing, right?
This is where I
mean,
bait
what's the- if you-
Richard
if you
and I
don't-
don't
if you
do anything,
die,
and it's a board
Then
wipe.
it's pointless. If you block and somehow live, then
I just don't see how I can live by blocking. I mean, sure, I'll block with everything.
well, you force one more card out of my hand, right?
Yeah, but I'm not here to force a card out of your hand. I'm here to try to win.
All right. Harrow. As an additional cost to cast Harrow, sacrifice a land, put them on the battlefield. So I'm gonna sack this.
I gotta make sure Richard can pass the basic check here. I don't know if
Okay, then this resolve, I'm gonna show you the basics. So 1 landfall trigger, 2 landfall triggers. However, this changes the math
I mean, isn't it super big? Blocking just doesn't matter.
So we're saying this is 84.
Yep.
So
Sure.
gross, dude.
I mean, well, I gotta do it. I'll cast the path on the Tifa.
All right, let's see if Krim trolled me.
Got you, Richard. I'm kidding. I have Pierce.
Oh.
Fair enough. All right, good game.
Oh, wait, look at this. Speed 2.
Let's get there.
All
I
right,
think-
that's all she wrote.
I am
Single
taking it
target
that when we get
DPS
to
for the
speed
win.
4, we lose, right? There's no players left once you hit speed 4.
I mean,
That is true.
Phil's just going to remove Tifa. But yeah.
I mean, I still gotta keep my promise here. I'm gonna untap. I'm gonna avenge Seth. I'm gonna draw. Finally, a
You
land.
can also kill me. I'm
And
at
it
25. You got a
it's a
double striking nonsense. with
Sunken
plating
Hollow,
over there.
maybe. Oh, you might be right. Sunken Hollow enters the battlefield untapped because I control 2 or more basics.
Keep me alive, daddy.
1, 2,
I would
three,
put
Daddy,
four.
hold
knuckles
on, wait a
anywhere.
minute.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh,
I'm going
I'm so
to play Riptide Gearhulk, Double Strike Prowess. When it enters, for every opponent, put 1 non-land permanent of your choice
Yeah, one from each of us.
for up to 1. Man, sorry,
Yeah.
the syntax is
Up
so
to
different
1.
than, so up to 1 for each player as the 3rd card of the library. So I'm going to choose Hope and Tifa.
Third card?
You can also put it in the command zone.
So if I tuck it and then if Krim mills it, I can do it at that point, but he's definitely going to mill it. But maybe he won't. So
I'm gonna.
What if he shuffles my deck though?
Oh my
That would
god,
be
yeah, that's
tragic.
risky.
Oh, okay, fine. The Tifa beats are over.
That would be really funny. What if I told you I had a way to shuffle your library?
I don't question that at all, Krim.
I'm going to equip Cranial Plating to the Bronze Guardian.
Oh, how big is that? Am I dead?
You should probably be dead. I haven't reached. I should
Avenge
probably
me,
just
Phil,
leave
avenge
it on
me.
Richard here.
Get back at that Tifa.
Wait, why don't you just hit Krim?
I can't kill Krim.
Because Krim
Yeah.
will just send over a 1/1 to kill me, so it's effectively the same.
No. I'm not. How am I gonna kill you with a 1/1? What are we
That's
talking
true,
about? What
actually.
world are you
What,
living
when
in?
Yeah,
you
the
knock it
rest-
down to 1?
This
from
one
the-
goes at Krim.
You do realize they're in a team, right, Phil? I think you gotta
did
take one out when you
I
got a
did
chance.
what I had to do. So this one goes.
There
at
was no
Richard.
team. What team are we talking about?
And then this
It
one
was
goes.
team
at
to kill
it's been
Seth.
father son. I think you gotta. I think
Wait,
you gotta take one of
you
them out
can't
while you
bring
got
our
a chance. On the
ancestry into
father
this. I
son
can't
team.
control it.
Hold on.
Okay.
Don't you know in every anime and every video game, there's always the bitter rivalry between father and son?
Was it Sephiroth's Cloud's father? And look how that turned out for him. Only 22? Okay. I got 3.
I will take 3.
But before, let's see if I do something else here. First
can I
strike.
just die in
Oh, that's a mill 3 from Phil. Love that.
Yo, someone Skullwinder back to fruition. All right, this was a strange attack.
That's the
Why not
weirdest
just kill
deck I've
me?
ever seen.
I
Yeah.
tell you,
Because I don't
Andy.
think
don't wanna
Crim's
kill
gonna
me,
do
don't
it.
attack me at all.
Crim's not gonna do it.
I'm going to play Restless Anchorage. I'm going to spend 6 mana. I'm going to play my commander. That will then ping, or sorry, not ping, gain 1.
I'm sweating. One blood artist.
And that'll trigger Saraduck, which will now give me another Kithkin, which will then trigger Aerith. So then I gain another life, right? So that'll trigger Aerith. So I'm at 48. Aerith is now a 12/12. Okay, so I'll swing Aerith at you, Phil.
What's that Lalafell you have over there?
First off,
Is that the Hobbit?
it's the Kithkin halfling dwarf. I don't know. Short king token. All right, I gain 12, and then I end my turn.
Oh, okay. Mill 14.
Yeah, mill 14. I pass to you, Richard.
I think I'm gonna die 2 damage before milling Krim, if you can accept
Yep.
that.
Oh, and actually, I forgot to mention Aerith gained life when she chunked somebody for a lot, so she goes up.
Can I get an untapped toughness check on everyone?
I told ya.
I have 17 untapped toughness.
So we put these on top. I don't have enough mana to do anything, and I don't think it even kills you guys. You guys actually have a lot of toughness. Okay, so 4 boom pile.
Yuck.
There's no point in waiting, right? This will just become a creature. Nothing useful happens.
Well, okay, the only reason why you would wait is because if Phil has clever concealment, which I know he loves, and conveniently left up enough to convoke for 4.
Oh,
No, I think we're gonna do it now. If he gets us, he
There's
gets
literally
us.
no reason to do it now, because he is clearly
I can
representing,
use the rest of my mana on my turn to do something.
but he is representing clever concealment.
Well, then he gets it. He gets it.
What?
right?
Yeah. I conveniently left.
Oh,
that
he
for
had it.
creatures. That's why I could only
He has
attack with
played
2.
All right.
every turn he has played
Yeah,
with
I face
exactly
out-
4 mana up.
Does the flip win?
Here's this random. I mean, I'm dead, right? Because you can
Nah.
actually, you can kill
I
whoever
don't
you
think he'll
want.
attack, yeah.
This is
This
heads.
is
Can
king
anyone
making.
see anything? You're gonna just have to trust me, okay? I'm gonna call heads because I don't recognize what this backside is really. Huh, it's heads.
God.
Wow. That's nice.
So Daxos will
Okay.
see what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things die. I'll gain 6.
All right, it's very important that we do this. This is the only reason we did any of this. I'm gonna cast Brass Knuckles, baby.
Oh, the
So
double
brass-
one?
Oh my God.
I get a copy, and you know what? Look at Tifa's weapons.
2 of them. Oh.
You got 2 knuckles.
Oh my God.
That's
Just
it.
hand
Kill me.
wrap this to Phil.
Do it.
I mean-
we finally got the ultimate. I farmed for 60 hours. Got the final weapon for Tifa. Brass Knuckles. +1 to attack.
I'm gonna draw.
Can you actually kill both of us, Phil?
Maybe.
I mean, he just needs to
No,
kill
Crim's
me,
at 66.
I'm gonna play Command Tower.
Let me finish off Crim, but you can kill me when you untap. Let me off the
That's
bench, coach.
Crazy. Oh my God. Why he was representing clever concealment and all you played was brass knuckles.
I'm gonna play Arcane Signet.
I've learned-
No way I win even through that, right?
And for 5 mana, I will
Is everyone dead? This is a lot of mana.
3-fold Thunderhawk. It enters the battlefield with 3 counters on it, and it gets +1/+1. When it enters the
Yeah,
battlefield or attacks,
yeah.
create a number of 1/1 gnome.
It's like a mere
artifact
battle
creature
sphere.
tokens
Wait, is
equal
it
to
then
its
Crim is
power.
dead? No, how many is it?
We'll
This is
see.
like a lot.
So right now it's 4 power. So I
22.
create 4 gnomes. Riptide Gearhawk gets 1 prowess because of Arcane Signet.
Just keep me alive and then we finish off my son. He has erred in the ways. I need
In
to correct
the
the family
ways?
lineage.
What?
Give me 1 attack with the brass knuckles. I will not wipe the board. I will pass it back to you.
I
You
would
will
be
kill
shocked
me.
if you can wipe again.
Do you have 69 damage?
Do I need 69? I need 69. Let's go. Okay. So this is 46 plus 11. And then this hits for 8. So that's 65. And then +1. And then this can hit Richard.
Wow, it actually
Does
is
this work?
just enough.
You did the 69 to end the game. What?
Richard, you should have waited.
I
Oh
had
my
to play
God.
the brass knuckles. I was contractually obligated.
Oh my God. GG.
GG.
Anyway, everyone, that has been our Anything Goes Commander Clash. What a wild game. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it, and we'll be back next week with another one. So until then, have an amazing week, and this is a crew signing out.